My name is Shelley Williamson and I'm the coordinator of the James Lind Alliance IIH Priority Setting Partnership. The James Lind Alliance is a non-profit making initiative established in 2004 whose infrastructure is funded by the National Institute for Health Research. It brings patients, carers and clinicians together in priority setting partnerships to identify and prioritise the top 10 uncertainties or unanswered questions about the effects of treatments. The aim of this is to make sure that health research funders are aware of the issues that matter most to patients and clinicians. The James Lind Alliance believes that addressing uncertainties about the effects of a treatment should become accepted as a routine part of clinical practice. Also, patients, carers and clinicians should work together to agree which, among those uncertainties, matter most and deserve priority attention. Focusing on specific conditions or healthcare settings, the James Lind Alliance facilitates priority setting partnerships which bring patient, carer and clinicians groups together on an equal footing. Together, we hope to identify treatment uncertainties which are important to all groups, work with all groups to jointly prioritise identified uncertainties and produce a final list, in our case a final IIH top 10 of jointly agreed research priorities. We plan to publicise them widely and make sure that other uncertainties are recorded and available for researchers and research funders to access. It will provide a rare and valuable opportunity for patients and clinicians to shape the health research agenda. Treatment uncertainties are questions about treatments which cannot be answered by existing research. These might be questions about particular treatment options, methods of care or diagnostic tests. The James Lind Alliance definition of a treatment uncertainty is that no up-to-date, reliable, systematic reviews of research evidence addressing the uncertainty about the effects of treatment exist, or that up-to-date systematic reviews of research evidence show that uncertainty does exist. So why include patients, carers and clinicians? Research on the effects of treatments often overlooks the shared interest of patients, carers and clinicians. As a result, questions they all consider important are not addressed, and many areas of potentially important research are therefore neglected. The James Lind Alliance exists to help address this imbalance. Even when researchers address questions of importance to patients and clinicians, they often fail to provide answers that are useful in practice. Another purpose of the James Lind Alliance, therefore, is to address the mismatch between what researchers want to research and the practical information that is needed day to day by patients and health professionals. So what does the process involve? Firstly, our charity, IIH UK, contacted the James Lind Alliance and set the ball rolling to prioritise the top 10 uncertainties of idiopathic intracranial hypertension. In order to help us consider the areas important for setting up a PSP, for example, financial, people resources, scope, patient and care involvement, we filled out a readiness questionnaire. Once completed, we were appointed a James Lind Alliance advisor. Her name is Mary Rose Tarpey. Mary Rose's role is to support and guide the PSP as a neutral facilitator, ensuring that the process is followed in a fair, transparent way with equal input from patients, carers and clinicians and their representatives. With her guidance, we were able to set up a steering group by approaching clinicians, patients and carers and held our first meeting a few weeks ago. The object of the steering group is to coordinate the priority setting partnership and organise its activities and includes representatives of patients, carers and clinicians. Each member of the group brings with them knowledge of IIH, an understanding of the patient and clinician populations and access to networks of patients, carers and clinicians. They are fully engaged in the process and have the time to carry out the work involved. The steering group is responsible for a number of tasks, including publicising the initiative, overseeing the check-in and collating of uncertainties, and taking the final priorities to research funders. To date, our steering group has held 2 meetings, one face-to-face and another by teleconference. In this short space of time, we had finalised the protocol, identified potential partners, had a logo designed especially for this PSC. We have also discussed the timeline and finalised the wording of our survey. As people are aware, IIH UK is run by volunteers and relies on our supporters' fundraising and membership fees to enable the work that we strive to do to continue. This project could not have been done without them, and I'd like to take this opportunity to thank each and every one of them. You made this happen. Thank you.